Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Just had breakfast at Kiki's on Daniels with Ron. Ron and I we've met a couple times for breakfast.
Yep.
The first time was up in Buffalo because we were talking about how I was going to buy his condo here on Fort Myers Beach. And Ron, you had that condo for
over 30 years.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And then after Hurricane Ian,
Yep.
needed some.
Well, and it was getting to a point. I'm gotten quite a bit older, over 30 years, and it was time to move on.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd be coming to Florida too much anymore.
Yeah.
So luckily I found Jeff.
Yeah. Okay. So then we started talking, and I think you had tried to sell it traditionally on the market.
Yes.
And the market has been slow. You know, we're in beginning of 26, so the market's been slow for a little bit now. And so you realized, you know, there might be some other options out there, right?
Yes. Well, I did try a regular realtor, and that was more pie in the sky than anything. You have to be real about a lot of this. And like you said, the hurricane had done some damage, and it took a while to find people that were interested. And the realtors, they weren't interested. They just hoped they'd get their quick commission and leave.
Yeah.
But then Jeff came along, and it worked out a pretty good deal. I was quite happy with it.
Good. Yeah, and we do things a little bit differently. You know, there's a couple different ways that we can buy properties, and you know, sometimes we'll do, you know, cash deal, or we'll get a loan for the property. But the best way, because you own the property free and clear,
Yes.
is that we worked out an owner financing situation. So, you know, we worked out the terms that would work for both of us. So me as an investor, you know, how am I going to continue to hold this property, profit from it, make sure I can cover all the costs, and pay you a monthly amount. And so we went back and forth for probably a couple weeks or a month, went through the numbers back and forth to figure out the terms that would work for both of us. And I think we came up with a pretty good deal.
So yeah, it works for me.
Yeah. So we're a couple months in, and it's been working out great. And so I just wanted people to know that, you know, this is something that, you know, maybe doesn't work for everybody, but in the right situation, I think it's a great option. And, you know, you can turn that property that you have that maybe you've got paid for, but you maybe aren't going to come down and use anymore, or bought another house and you just want to maybe turn this thing into an asset where it's paying you monthly instead of you having to come up with the cost to maintain it.
I think one thing that was attractive to me is that Jeff actually handles a lot of it. I've been involved in other real estate deals, and of course you end up with your own lawyers and realtors and all these other things, bankers and all of that. It gets expensive, it gets awkward, it takes a lot of timing and other awkward things.
Yeah.
But when Jeff and I put our heads together, it all just worked out. And he's got a good team behind him that makes sure that it works out. So I was very comfortable with all of it.
Good. Well, it's been a real pleasure, Ron, and look forward to continuing this for the next couple of years, and
Yep.
hopefully we'll do a breakfast every 6 months or so.
Okay.
That's about the timeline.
Works for me. Yep.
All right, thanks, Ron.
Yep. You're welcome.